In today's video, as you already know, Kamaru Usman is preparing for an epic fight with Khamzat Chimaev. But that is not all. Usman is also planning a significant surprise for Chimaev, as two of the best MMA trainers have joined forces to assist him in this quest. However, this information has elicited various reactions within the MMA community. Can he make the jump effectively, or will his knee problems pose a stumbling block?
Kamaru has destroyed knees. His knees are up, man. It's like he's in constant pain. He fights in pain. Like his knees are so up that he walks downstairs backwards.
Damn.
What can we expect in this colossal matchup, and how will Usman's new legendary trainers help him in facing Chimaev? Well, this has become a topic of heated debate, so stay tuned as we delve deep into the intrigue and excitement surrounding this fight. Let's get started. In a groundbreaking turn of events, the UFC world is abuzz with excitement as the dominant welterweight champion Kamaru Usman and one of the pound-for-pound best fighters have agreed to step into the octagon to replace the formidable Paulo Costa. Now, this much-anticipated matchup comes on the heels of Kamaru's realization that he may have to wait an extended period for his next welterweight title shot. So, he decided to take advantage of this opportunity. He recently revealed to TMZ Sports that he consulted with his trainers before agreeing to the fight, and despite experiencing some mixed emotions, he ultimately decided to accept the challenge.
Now, we make the call. I talk to Trevor. Hey, what do you think? He doesn't talk me out of it. I'm like, all right, let's go. We meet on over there and let's go do this.
Moreover, the intrigue extends to Usman's potential transition to the middleweight division. While he has never competed at 185 pounds, his physical attributes suggest that he could make the leap pretty effectively. However, there is another opinion. Usman is finding it increasingly difficult to fight because of his bad knees. So in the third fight with Edwards, he was passive and almost didn't even go to the ground. So many are speculating that this change in style is a result of the knee problems and accumulated injuries, a topic that even Francis Ngannou has weighed in on. Ngannou noted that Usman also has sore hips. Now, Usman himself has acknowledged his struggles, mentioning problems with his arm tendon and sore hips, which is a stark contrast to his earlier days as a dominant wrestler.
In wrestling years, I got to be in the late 40s. Wrestling years, I'm late 40s. Back is shot. My shoulders are shot. My knees. Oh my God, my knees. I've had 5 knee surgeries.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The condition of Usman, age, accumulated injuries, and the lack of full-fledged camp makes Chimaev the clear favorite in this fight. Back in April of 2022, he called Usman an old man, saying,
Usman, nobody knows that guy, and he's old, and he's more fresh, young, like me.
Please smash Usman and below. I smash everybody, but what's Vegas.
Well, for Chimaev, the fight against the Nigerian Nightmare will be the most serious test in his career. As you remember, before this, he met the most stubborn resistance from Gilbert Burns, with whom he spent an entire fight with and never managed to finish him. But Usman, well, he's a very different fighter in a much higher level of opposition. But still, Usman is all set to debut in the middleweight division, and it appears he is bringing some heavyweight backup in his corner. In a surprise twist, two of the most respected MMA coaches, Trevor Wittman and Henry Hooft, are teaming up to assist Usman in this highly anticipated showdown with Chimaev. This collaboration, confirmed by Usman's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, marks a historic first, as both Wittman and Hooft join forces to corner this welterweight legend. The MMA community erupted with excitement and speculation upon hearing this news. Many Twitter users indicate that Wittman and Hooft are teaming up as corner people to help Usman and help him get that win against Chimaev. Alternatively, some fans seemingly foresee him losing the Boers irrespective of who is in his corner. One fan likened it to the plot of the 1990 American series Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Implying that Wittman and Hooft are geniuses, the fan tweeted. Another wrote, I think if Usman can bring his best violence like 3 years ago, he will smash the Wolf's face in. However, there are many skeptics who also cast doubt on this idea. They both want to be there when he loses and retires. Trevor Whitman, known for his work with fighters like Justin Gaethje and Rose Namajunas, is renowned for his striking expertise, while Henry Hooft has trained an impressive list of fighters such as Anthony Johnson and Michael Johnson. Now, this combination of coaching talent has left fans and experts alike curious about the strategies and game plans they will bring to the octagon with Usman. However, Chimaev remains the favorite in the upcoming fight for several reasons. Firstly, he holds a significant age advantage, being 7 years younger than Usman. This age gap could prove to be a critical factor in the bout. Additionally, the fight is set to take place in the middleweight division, which means Chimaev will not need to undergo a strenuous weight cut, potentially giving him a size advantage. Furthermore, while Usman has demonstrated exceptional takedown defense in his career, he has yet to face an opponent of Chimaev's caliber in terms of ground skills and wrestling prowess. This matchup will ultimately hinge on how Usman fares in these challenging ground situations, which is a facet of the fight where Chimaev really excels. It is worth remembering that Khamzat Chimaev had the advantage of a full training camp, whereas Usman is stepping into the fight on a very short notice. This factor adds another layer of complexity to the upcoming showdown.
Давай, Лев! Все чандо что ты? Hey, get to shoot. Good one,
UFC Dana White announcement that the winner will earn a middleweight title shot even elevates the stakes that much more. Both fighters are motivated to seize this golden opportunity. But nonetheless, the seasoned Kamaru Usman represents the sternest test that Chimaev has ever faced in his career, arguably surpassing the challenge presented by Paulo Costa. The stage is set for an electrifying showdown that could potentially redefine the landscape of the middleweight division in the UFC, pitting youth, agility, and the prospect of a bright future against experience, resilience, and the drive to remain at the top of the game. That is all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, as it does help the development of the channel, so thank you very much in advance.